Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Mrs. B. Today I have got a sit down video coming at you with five at home date night ideas. So if you're interested, stay tuned and you can hear about all my date night ideas for you and your spouse, the love of your life, what you guys can do indoors. So currently when I'm filming this, we are still on lockdown. We are not allowed outside of our house because coronavirus be trying to get us all, and we are not allowed out of our house unless here in the UK, unless it's to work and it's essential work and you can't work from home. To what's the other reason? To exercise. You're allowed out once a day to exercise. You cannot travel in your car to exercise anywhere. You must like go from your home, so jog from your home, cycle from your home, whatever it is. And what's the third one? Medical appointments. And the fourth one is food shopping, essential food shopping. So you're not allowed out. Everywhere's closed. There's no cinemas, there's no restaurant. Well, I mean there's still some restaurants, but they're delivery only or kind of contactless. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But you know, you can't go into a restaurant, you can't go to the movies, you can't even drive. Me and Thomas quite often like to drive to the beach and just spend time together at the beach, and we'll eat our dinner, we'll get a takeaway and eat it in the car and then go for a walk on the beach together. You can't even do that because that's driving in your car. So I've got some good ideas that I hope are going to help you through this trying time, and it might seem a bit trivial. You might be like, Paula, people are really sick, I know that, but it's important to look after yourself. It's important that even though you might be spending a lot of time with your partner, it's maybe not quality time, you're maybe like seeing each other's flaws for the first time in a long time. If you're having to spend a lot of time together, I know that when me and Thomas, keeping it real, when me and Thomas spend a lot of time together, sometimes I am like, you're driving me insane, why am I married to you? You know? So we're going to talk a little bit about that and some good ideas on what you can do to try and spend quality time together. Quantity? Quality? Yes. I've not included basic ideas like watch a movie at home, play a board game. I've not did that. Kind of tried to give you some ideas that are a little bit outside the box and that you might not think of. I've got them written down in my big old planner. This is my planner. It's from In the Leafy Treetops, and this pattern is called Coral Flare because it comes in different patterns. But I've got them written down here for you guys. So the first one is to do a painting night. That sounds fun to me. I like to paint, or it doesn't have to be paint. You could do drawing, oil pastels, soft pastels, chalky pastels, what are those ones called? I've only got oil pastels. The idea behind this is you can go set up your art supplies. We have like watercolors and things like that. I don't have acrylics, but I have watercolors. I have watercolor paper and like fancy paintbrushes, not paintbrushes for my kids to use. And you can go and you can watch a tutorial right here on YouTube, not from me, but right here on YouTube, and watch it step by step and do this little art project together. See how your paintings or your picture or whatever it is you're doing, see how it turns out. It's a good way to spend some time together. You can help each other. You're also doing something crafty, which I like doing. And yeah, I just thought it was fun. It was pretty cheap if you've already got your stuff at home. Obviously you can't really get to the shops to get anything, but if you've got things at home, most people even have pencil and paper at home. So you could even do that if you couldn't do the whole painting thing. I know a lot of my friends over in America do painting parties, like paint and wine nights. That sounds fun. And they go to like special studios as a group, or like just with your partner, but there's other people there, and the painter, the instructor, the artist show you what to do. In a lot of places they'll give you wine as well. Like I don't drink, but that still sounds fun. That sounds fun. So that's idea number one. Idea number two, I like this one as well because it involves food. I like food, if you can't tell. And idea number two is to have a taster night. Now I appreciate this might be slightly hard in the current circumstances. When I'm filming this, you guys won't see this for a week, but food shopping is better. It's not as scarce as what it was, but I appreciate, you know, you might not be able to do this, but the idea behind this is to set up a little tasting platter. You can kind of do whatever you want, taste whatever you want, but I would do it that you get some different kind of like cured meats, like things like salamis, pastrami, I don't like pastrami, prosciutto, that kind of thing, chorizos, all different things. Lay them out with some crackers, get some different cheeses, have a kind of little plattery thing going on. If you like alcohol and you can get alcohol, you could try different, you can make like your own beer flights, that kind of thing. It could be really fun. If you don't drink alcohol like me, you could try some different fizzy juices or fruit juices that you've never tried before. And the idea is just to have a little taste, try things out, just some new things. I'm pretty sure that most people would like that one if they're like me and they like food. I think most people like food and food orientated. I'm like, oh, where are we going? Is there food there? What can we get there? So yeah, I like that idea. I think it's fun. You could set it up. It doesn't require any cooking, so you can spend more time together just chatting. Idea number 3 is to take your dinner, whatever it is that you're eating. It could be you order pizza and get it delivered. So some places, pizza places, and some kind of like local mum and pop shops around here, like like independent restaurants are offering contact free delivery, so you can still order their food, support a small local business. And what they do is you phone up or you order your food online, pay for it online, and then they come to your door, chap your door, that means knock in not Scottish, knock your door, and they wait. You wait like 10 seconds, they run away, you open the door, and there's your food on your doorstep. I kind of like that idea. So you could get a takeaway or you could make your own dinner. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your dinner outside into your garden. Obviously this only works if you have a garden and you're in lockdown, so sorry if you don't have a garden, but you could even do this even if you have like a balcony or a veranda. You could set up any garden furniture, patio furniture you might have. If you don't have any, like us, we don't really have any. We have like big buckety chairs that we take camping, but not really something you want to sit in and eat your dinner. But you could take your table outside if it would fit. You could also take a picnic mat or blanket outside and eat on that. It could be cold, so do wrap up if it's cold where you are. I know some people have got lovely sunny summery weather and some people have snow, so just do what works for you and your climate and your weather, and bring a blanket, whatever it is. You could still be cozy, or maybe it's so hot you need a fan, I don't know. But it's just a fun way to take your dinner, either that you've made together, or maybe it's just a ready meal that you put in the microwave so you didn't need to cook and you can spend more time together. Whatever it is, take it outside. It's fun to eat outside, that's why people like picnics. Take it outside, you could stargaze after it. It could be pretty cool. Idea number 4 is to have a spa night. If you're anything like me, I'm not going to show you, right, because it's kind of embarrassing, but in my bathroom I have like a little Kallax unit. I've got the 2, it's just like 2 boxes like that, and I have put all my kind of bathroomy things, and oh my gosh, when you open up that top one it is filled with face masks and nose pore masks and under eye gel masks and foot masks and hand masks and sheet things, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So have your spa night at home, set yourselves up on your couch or wherever it is. I think we have 2 foot spas. If you didn't have a foot spa, you could just use like a basin or anything like that, put some warm water in it. If you've got Epsom salts, put some Epsom salts in it, or whatever you've got going, just some bubble bath or some bubbles, whatever it is. Put your face mask on, put each other's face mask on. I thought that would be cool. You could do your nails. Men can get manicures too. Thomas got a manicure before we got married, so you could do your husband's nails. Maybe like don't paint them if that's not his thing. But you could, you know, just rub cuticle oil on them, push his cuticles back, maybe file them down or whatever it is. Give each other a little hand massage or a foot massage. You can spend some nice time doing that whilst you've got your face mask on and you can't really see and you can't move. When I wear a sheet mask, I'm like this, and you see all the chins. But just chill out, relax together, spend a little bit of time together. That could be quite tactile because you're touching each other. So yeah, I think that's fun. We do things like that quite often, although normally I don't do anything for Thomas. He just like does my feet for me. But I does my feet, that means he puts them in the spa. Well, I mean, I put my own feet in the spa. I let them soak for like 15-30 minutes. I've got one of these electric foot files, I think it's a shawl one, and it's got the little thing on it that goes like that. He'll then file my feet for me and then rub foot cream in, and it's a nice, if you like being touched. Some people's love language is touch. I love being touched. That sounds dodgy, but you know what I mean. It's nice to be touched if you like that. So it's easy, it's loving, it's caring, it's looking after yourself, it's making sure you ain't got no hangnails or hag nails, whatever you want to call it. And then idea number 5, I'm looking down here at my sheet so I make sure I'm saying the right thing, is to switch off all your electronics, your camera, if you've got a camera, that's kind of weird, your phone, your TV, the radio, everything. Switch it all off. Get a pen, a piece of paper, a notebook, whatever it is, and write down, talk together and write down your dreams. Now that's maybe like a little bit cheesy, like pull up. Like, I understand, but I don't know, like a lot of times obviously this is just my personal findings, I can only talk about what I have found. I'm not a scientist and I don't like run tests, but sometimes when me and Thomas are feeling a little bit disconnected, it's because we've not had time to just sit down and chat, because lives are busy. Like, even being in lockdown, lives are still busy. You've got work to go to and food shopping, and you still got to clean your house, and you still got to take your dog out, and you still got to like feed your kids and all that kind of stuff. You still got all that to do. So lives can be busy, and sometimes, as I said, when me and Thomas feel a little disconnected, it's because we've not had the chance to chat. So just sit down, switch everything off, and this could be like a good icebreaker, just a way to get the conversation flowing. But you could do things like your dream destinations that you want to go on holiday, your things that if you own your house or whatever, things that you want to do to your house, like you want to put in a new kitchen, or I know that's quite extreme, but do you want to paint a bedroom? Do you want to get a bookcase? Like, where would you put it? That kind of thing. You could do things like that. You could do like just bucket list things, like the top 5 things you want to do before you die. I know like Thomas wants to go bungee jumping and skydiving. Like that seems so extreme to me, so extreme, whereas I'm like, I would like to go and look at shops. It's a good way to just kind of open up and just chat to each other. Also, it's great to find out like dreams of another person, like, and you could do life goals, just a whole variety of things. Just write them down for each other, or one person can write them down, doesn't really matter, and just chat about them. Because you could be like, wow, like you want to go skydiving, I never knew that about you. Or, oh, you think it needs painted in here, I think it needs painted too. What kind of colours should we go for? Should we get a new bed, or should we upcycle this bed, or blah 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 blah. It's just good to connect with each other. Now you might be like, Paula, I have got 4 kids, what am I meant to do with my 4 kids whilst this is going on? Nobody can babysit them, I cannot send them anywhere, they can't go to their granny's house, what am I going to do with my kids? Well, that's a great question, I'm glad that you asked that. When that is going on in my life, most of the time I can't send my kids anywhere. We don't really have much family. The family that I have, I'm not really in touch with, so like there's nobody from my side of the family at all that could watch my kids. So that's cut off. And Thomas's family is very much the same, so really we only have each other, and in a way that does kind of strengthen us. But sometimes, as much as I love my kids, like I don't want to see them. Is that bad to admit that? And obviously just spend some time with my husband. This is what I'll do with my kids, right? I do not have TVs in any of our bedrooms in our house. We only have a TV in our living room. What I'll do is I will give the kids my computer. It's back there. Can you see it? I will put something on Netflix or YouTube, or now the new Disney Plus that we have here in the UK, and I will send them downstairs to their room with some snacks and the one computer between the 3 of them. They have to agree on what to watch beforehand. Send them down with a charger as well, or send it fully charged, because you never know, and they will just sit and watch a movie together. It's that simple. They don't go to bed until quite late, like I don't know, sometimes they can be like as late as 9 o'clock at night. Like it can be quite late for them. They do get up like early in the morning, but they just apparently don't need a whole lot of sleep sometimes. So it's not even like, oh well, you could put them to bed at 7. My kids would be like, what? But you know, I can't put them to bed at 7 and then do a date night after it. So I like to just put them down in their rooms with snacks. And my kids aren't young. If you don't know, my kids are 11, 8 and almost 7. So they're not babies or anything. Don't do that with babies. It's not acceptable to lock babies in a bedroom and leave them alone. Or toddlers, you shouldn't be leaving. If I need clarifying this, you shouldn't be leaving young children alone to fend for themselves or for quiet time. No, don't do that, okay? But obviously it's hard because you can't get a babysitter right now. Even if you have someone to watch them, you can't let other people into your home and all that kind of thing. So that's what I do anyway, because we don't really have babysitters anyway, and it works well for us. And obviously if your kids are younger and go to bed at a reasonable time, then have your date night after they've gone to bed. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If comments are on, leave me a comment with your date night ideas. If comments are not on, because YouTube does not like me, and the fact that I mentioned the C word, they probably extra don't like me. But you can leave a comment over on my community tab, or you can also leave me a comment over on Instagram, or message me on Instagram. I get back to everyone and try my best. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. It's a scary time right now, but hopefully this has given you something to look forward to a little bit, that you can spend some time with that significant other in your life and spend some quality time together. And I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!